Swenson. I am a production coordinator in the film industry. I've been doing this work for about 17 years. And I'm here to talk to you today about my experience with an organization called Trekking for Kids. The organization exists out of a need to provide funds for orphanages. The second reason the Treks exist is to provide, an adventure for the trekkers and the people who are raising the money. The orphanage that we went to housed approximately 30 kids. The age range was between 4 and 15. When we were approaching the orphanage, we could see them in the window and we could see them excited and they were jumping around. You could tell that, they knew we were coming. We kind of peeked in through the gate and you saw them all lined up down the stairs and they were all decorated in their traditional marigold necklaces, and we went in one at a time and we were assigned one of the kids. That was our buddy for the whole trip. We ended up putting a third story on the existing 2-story orphanage for the boys to have a floor, the girls to have a floor, and have one area that is completely for school and for them to kind of feel like they're going somewhere, rather than every portion of their day being in the same place. I asked one of the kids, do you have any brothers and sisters? And I meant, do you have any siblings in the orphanage with you? She looked at me and she said, yeah, I have 30 brothers and sisters. Everyone here is my sibling. We flew out of Kathmandu into Lukla, which is by many accounts the most dangerous airport in the world. They said, if anybody's nervous, just check out, YouTube. I have no idea why they would have recommended that to us, because you saw clip after clip of plane hitting ball of flames. We flew into Lukla Airport and started on our 9-day trek up through the Himalayas to Everest Base Camp. When we started getting up toward the higher altitudes, we had a couple of our fellow trekkers fall ill. Right when we got to the very top, one of the girls, the goal is right there. It was right there, but she got so violently ill that they actually had to speed her down the mountain. It's very, very taxing. You're talking about, 17,000 feet. There's just not the air at that elevation to get your body to do the things you want it to do. People say, how can you do that? I could never do that. But I think we've all been on a movie or a job that felt like it would never end. When you're on that movie that lasts a year and you see Christmas roll around for the second time and you're on that same movie, that to me is much harder than any of the endurance races I've ever done or this trek. Nothing's going to happen unless you set a date and you spend some money and you set some goals and you work toward it. That's when these adventures happen. We have jobs that end, and we can say, when this job is over, I'm going to go do this. And in that regard, I think that we in our industry are very lucky that we can have the flexibility to do that kind of stuff. We ate yak cheese, yak yogurt, yak butter. I probably wouldn't pay to have it imported.